Hey friend! Did you know that the United States is like a super club with 50 incredible states? It's almost the size of Europe, seriously. This country is giant and full of surprises. Just imagine, there are places that seem taken from movies, like the magical islands of Hawaii, with beaches that are a true paradise. And it doesn't stop there. There's the Grand Canyon, which is like a giant desert sculpted by nature over many years. It almost seems like something from another planet. And the cities? Oh, my friend, it's a crazy mix of cultures and people. There's Chicago, like a multicultural party, and New York, a mega city with giant buildings and lights everywhere. Here is the paradise of cool destinations to discover. So, pack your backpack and come with us to explore the 20 best places to visit in the United States. The adventure is just beginning. Let's embark on a journey, starting with number 20, Savannah, a city that is like a book of living stories. Savannah is a true gem, the oldest city in the state, where history, hospitality, and natural beauty intertwine in a charming way. Just imagine walking the cobblestone streets of the historic district, where every stone has a story to tell. As we explore, we're treated to incredible views of stunning 19th-century mansions and historic sites that make us travel back in time. It's as if the streets themselves whisper secrets of the past. And when you miss the greenery and nature, there's no better place than Forsyth Park. With its tree-lined paths, it's like stepping into a lush fairy tale. The landscape is so lush that even a child would understand the magic this park offers. Let's talk about the number 19 city in our adventure through the best places to visit in the United States, Philadelphia. Look, Philadelphia is like a city of treasures in the USA, right in the southeast corner of Pennsylvania. Do you know what's there? A very special bell called Liberty Bell. And that's not all, they have a famous sandwich called Philly cheese steak, which is delicious. They say Philadelphia is kind of where America was born because it was there that the super important founding fathers signed the Declaration of Independence in 1776 and also the US Constitution. It's like Philadelphia is a time machine that takes us back to very important moments in history. Isn't it amazing? Moving on to the number 18 city on our journey through the incredible places of the United States, Sedona. Just imagine, Sedona is in the middle of Arizona, more specifically in the central north. Sedona is like a magical place, full of art and spirituality. And the coolest thing there is those red and orange rock formations that are breathtaking. It's as if nature itself decided to paint a giant canvas just for Sedona. The city seems embraced by these colorful rocks, making everything even more beautiful. It's a true spectacle of colors. Sedona is one of those places where we keep looking and questioning how amazing nature is. So, what do you think of exploring the best places to visit in the United States? Say in the comments, the adventure is just beginning. Number 17, Chicago. People, Chicago is awesome, and it even has a super funny nickname, Windy City, which means Windy City. It's right near the giant Lake Michigan, being the third largest city in the USA. You know what's abundant there? Super tall skyscrapers, super lively sports times, and unique foods that make your mouth water. Chicago is a kind of important financial and commercial center, full of cool places to visit. Oh, and I can't forget to mention Millennium Park, which is like a park of the future, and the Willis Tower, which is like a giant building that reaches the clouds. Seems like something out of a movie, right? Chicago is a mix of modernity and tradition, and we're going to discover more amazing places there. Let's continue this adventure. Let's go to number 16, Denali National Park, up in Alaska. People, this place is a true wonder of nature. Imagine a vast territory with a gigantic mountain called Denali, the highest in North America. It's so high that it seems to touch the sky. The park is like a natural painting with breathtaking landscapes, from snow-covered forests to super-pointed mountains. It's as if we're in a frozen fairy tale. And the most incredible thing is that this place is home to a special group of animals, like moose, bears, and wolves. They live freely there, giving a wild and magical touch to Denali National Park. It seems like a true winter paradise, right? Jumping to number 15 in our adventure, we have New Orleans. People, this city is pure energy and has a very special vibe. New Orleans is famous for having an incredible mix of cultures, like French Creole, which fills everything with flavor and color. And the food, oh, the food there is unique, with flavors that make you want to dance with joy. And speaking of dancing in New Orleans, jazz is the city's soundtrack, as if music were in the air all the time. And there's a super lively event called Mardi Gras, which is like a mega carnival with lots of partying and a colorful parade through the streets. But look, in 2005 there was a hurricane called Katrina that left a lot of sadness, but New Orleans is a warrior, recovered, and continues to be one of the best destinations in the United States. It's as if the city says, let's keep celebrating and celebrating life. Moving on to number 14 on our journey through the best places to visit in the United States, Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. People, this place is like a magical piece of nature. Just imagine giant granite mountains pointing to the sky, colorful alpine lakes that look like paintings, and meadows so green that make you want to lie down and watch the clouds. It's as if nature itself is showing its most spectacular side. And if you love wildlife, this is the right place. The park is like a natural zoo full of amazing animals. There are various colorful birds and even bears strolling through the landscape. It's a true paradise for nature lovers who want to feel part of it. Number 13 on our journey, Seattle. This city is like a global giant with famous companies like Boeing, Starbucks, and Amazon. Seattle is in the northwest corner of the Pacific and is huge, folks. It has a super cool nickname, Emerald City, which means Emerald City. And do you know why? Because it's green without end. The beauty of nature there is jaw-dropping. The Space Needle is like a futuristic rocket that takes you to the heights, and Pike Place Market is like a magical market full of colors and flavors. They say even the fish there do a dance. Seattle is one of those places you look at and think, wow, that's awesome. Let's continue our adventure. There's still a lot of incredible stuff ahead. Let's go straight to number 12, Miami. This city is like a whirlwind of energy, full of vibrant and lively cores. Miami is like a never-ending party. With a pulsating Latin culture, music is always in the air, and dance is part of everyday life. And when the sun sets, nightlife catches fire with lively parties and lights that illuminate the city. Located in the southeast corner of Florida, Miami is a super port center. It seems like everyone wants to stop by there, coming from all corners of the world. Of course, the sunny beaches are the perfect playground for those who want to relax and have fun at the same time. Miami is an explosion of fun, color, and warmth. It's time for number 11, Washington, D.C. This city is like the heart of the country, where everything happens. Just imagine, Washington is the capital of the United States, and there you find some super famous places, like the White House, where the president lives, the Capitol, which looks like a modern castle, and the Washington Monument, which is like a giant the size of a building. And there's an area called the National Mall, which is not a shopping mall, okay? It's an incredible place, with lots of greenery and important monuments. It's almost like a giant park in the middle of the city. Washington is like an outdoor history book, where every corner has something to tell. And our adventure doesn't stop here. Let's continue exploring these incredible places. Number 10, Gacier National Park. People, this place is like a painting created by nature itself, on the border with Canada and Montana. Just imagine, the park is huge and has a landscape that looks like it's from a movie. Mountains so high they touch the sky, tilted lakes that look like mirrors, and waterfalls that make a nice sound. It seems like a true natural amusement park. And the best part is that it's a refuge for animals too. There are bears taking a stroll and golden eagles flying through the sky. It's like Gacier National Park is the top condominium in nature. Moving on to number 9, Los Angeles. People, this city is like the paradise of stars, full of lights, camera, and action. You know, Los Angeles is the second largest city in the USA and is famous for being the place where celebrities shine. There's even a place called Hollywood Boulevard, where stars leave their marks on the sidewalks, as if they were autographs on the ground. And it doesn't stop there. In Venice Beach, the vibe is more relaxed, with beaches, street artists, and a super cool crowd. Los Angeles is like a big stage, with a crazy mix of lifestyles and scenarios that make your eyes sparkle. Now, let's go to number 8 on our journey through the best places to visit in the United States, Las Vegas. This city is like an oasis of entertainment in the middle of the Nevada desert. Just imagine, Las Vegas is famous for being the place where the fun never ends. There are casinos that look more like palaces, shows that leave anyone amazed, and entertainment that is pure luxury. Everything there is grand and exaggerated, like a big show that never wants to end. And the main star is the Strip, which is like the main avenue of the party. With dancing fountains at the Bellagio and an Eiffel Tower that makes you feel like you're in Paris, Las Vegas is an adult amusement park. It's like the city says, let's make this night the best of your life. And our adventure continues, and you must be eager to know what the top 3 are, but wait, we're almost there. Number 7, Zion National Park, near Springdale, in southern Utah. People, this place is like a natural amusement park. Just imagine, Zion is known for having giant and incredible rocks that look more like works of art sculpted by nature. There are towering sandstone rocks that rise to the sky in a super profound way. It's like a natural climbing park. And the best part is that it's a super popular destination for adventure lovers. There are trails to walk, places for canyoneering, which is like exploring canyons, super cool places between rocks, and even climbs for the bravest. And the views from above are breathtaking, it's like we're on top of the world. It's time for number 6, San Francisco, California. This city is a true show of attractions. Just imagine, San Francisco is famous for having a giant bridge that is like a star of the show, the Golden Gate Bridge. There's also a place called Chinatown, where it seems like we've entered another country, with unique colors and flavors. Oh, and we can't forget Fisherman's Wharf, which is like a pier full of delicious fish and seafood. And there's even a famous prison called Alcatraz, where they say it was impossible to escape. San Francisco is full of breathtaking scenery and a mix of cultures that leaves anyone fascinated. It's like the city is a spectacle of diversity and beauty in Northern California. And our adventure continues. Let's explore more of these incredible places. Number 5, the Florida Keys, in the southern part of the state of Florida. People, this place is like a piece of paradise between the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. Just imagine, the Florida Keys are like a necklace of islands connected by a super cool highway. And each of these islands is like a tropical jewel, with beaches that are true sunbaths, beauties that make you feel in the middle of a movie, and a lot of things to do. Believe me, it's the perfect place for those who like adventures. There's diving, fishing, and even some super lively parties. It's like a paradise full of opportunities for those who love outdoor activities. The Florida Keys are a true invitation to relax and have fun. Number 4, Yellowstone National Park. People, this place is like the pioneer of parks, the first in the world. Just imagine, Yellowstone was implemented there in 1872, and since then, it has been a wonder of nature. The park is known for having hot and bubbling geysers. There's a super famous one called Old Faithful, which is like a clock, always erupting at the right time. And that's not all. It's a paradise for wildlife lovers. There are bears, moose, colorful birds. It's as if nature decided to have a party and invited all the coolest animals. Yellowstone is like an outdoor natural museum, full of surprises and incredible things to discover. Now finally, we look at number 3, Hawaii. People, this place is like a tropical dream in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Just imagine, Hawaii is a true Polynesian paradise, with beaches that are like postcards, a tropical climate that makes you feel on vacation all the time, and an indigenous culture full of life and colors. And for surf lovers, it's as if Hawaii were paradise on Earth. The waves are perfect, and the archipelago offers a unique experience of natural beauty, with volcanoes, waterfalls, and landscapes that seem to come from a fairy tale. Hawaii is one of those places you look at and think, this can't be real, it's too good to be true. Now, we look at number 2, New York City. People, this city is like a giant playground full of incredible places. Just imagine, New York is a mega city with so many famous places that it's hard to choose where to start. There's Central Park, which is like an oasis of nature in the middle of concrete, the Empire State Building, which is a building so tall it seems to touch the sky, and Times Square, which is a show of lights and colors all the time. And it doesn't stop there. New York is like a melting pot of cultures, with super famous neighborhoods, each with its own personality. It's as if every corner is a new discovery, full of surprises and things to do. New York is the true city that never sleeps, always pulsating and full of energy. And finally, we have reached number 1 on our journey through the best places to visit in the United States, the Grand Canyon. People, this place is like a spectacle of nature that leaves everyone in awe. Just imagine, the Grand Canyon is like a masterpiece sculpted by the Colorado River over millions and millions of years. It's located in northern Arizona and is so vast that it attracts millions of visitors every year. It's as if nature planned to create a work of art for us to admire. And the views from above are breathtaking. It's one of those places you look at and think, this can't be real, it's too good to be true. The experience of being at the Grand Canyon is unique, as if we were in the middle of a giant desert, surrounded by all this natural beauty. The Grand Canyon is the big champion, number 1 on our list of incredible places in the United States. And so we finish our journey, but the beauty of these places stays forever in our memory. It was amazing to explore these incredible destinations with you. If you liked the video, leave your like, which is important to us, and also leave your comment. If you want to receive more videos like these, subscribe to the channel to stay informed about all the content we post weekly here on the channel. Thank you, and until next time. Goodbye.